Hello guys, this is Silva here again. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you guys another powerful volatility index strategy that you can use to scalp the market. Okay, so without wasting much of our time, I'll quickly share with you guys the indicator setup. Then after that, I'll be explaining how the strategy works. Okay, so you click on this F icon here. After clicking on that, you search for your MACD, which is our first indicator here, right? So you click on this main window plus icon, then you search for your MACD. So these are the properties for the MACD. The fast EMA is 12, slow EMA is 26, MACD SMA is 9. Apply to exclude. The level you leave it as it is. Time frame is all time frame. The main you make it the color of your background 1 pixel. The signal is color red 3 pixel, and you click on done. Now the next indicator we have here is the moving average. You click on the indicator with the 1 plus icon, you search for your moving average. Now these are the properties for the moving average. The period is 1, shift is 0, method is simple, apply to its previous indicators data, right? The time frame is all time frame. The style you make it color black 3 pixel, and you click on done. Now the last indicator we have here is the relative strength index, right? You click on this indicator with the 1 plus icon again, you search for a relative strength index, right? Now these are the properties. The period is 1, apply to its close. The level is you set it to 85 and 15, right? The style you make the color red 4 pixel, and then you click on done, right? The time frame is all time frame. The style you make it color of your background 1 pixel, right? 1 pixel, and you click on done. Alright, so once you have set everything correctly as I've just explained, you are having a screen like this one. Alright, now this is a very powerful strategy. Alright, this is a VIP strategy. I know for me to share it here, it means a lot. Alright, so what I want you to do is to make sure you listen to every part of the video, everything I'm going to be saying. Make sure you watch the video till the end, don't miss anything. Okay, before I share with you guys how the strategy works, I want to quickly remind you guys about the powerful boom and crash strategy. The strategy for growing as little as a $5 account. Okay, it's a VIP strategy, a very powerful strategy. Alright, even a beginner can use this strategy I'm talking about. Okay, so if you are interested in getting the strategy, you check the description of this video. You are going to see my WhatsApp contact there. Make sure to message me and we'll discuss on how you get the strategy. Okay, so that is that about that. Alright, now I'm back to this strategy right here. Okay, so how does the strategy work? There are simple conditions, simple rules that you need to follow in order to make profit with this strategy. Okay, now the first thing is that you want to go to the higher time frame. All right, so as you can see right here, I'm in the 1 hour time frame. All right, this is the time frame I choose to do my analysis, right? And first of all, you want to know the trend of the market. All right, so as you can see here from the higher time frame, we are in an uptrend, right? We are in an uptrend. So as you can see, the market is currently heading up, right? Now after doing analysis, knowing the area of the trend, you go down to the lower time frame. You can choose any time frame of your choice, any lower time frame of your choice. All right, but I'll be using the 5-minute time frame for this video. All right, and if you're having a small account, in case you want to grow your small account, I recommend you use the 5-minute time frame. All right, so that you can minimize your losses. So you go down to the 5-minute time frame. Now here on the 5-minute time frame, this is what you are to do. Right now, you wait for these indicators. All right, this is the function of the indicators, right? You wait for it to get to the oversold level, right? And on the 5-minute time frame, since you know that the market is in an uptrend, what you have to do is to take only buy entries, right? You don't need to be selling in an uptrend, right? So you take only buy entries. Whenever the indicator gives you a buy signal, that is when you are to take entries only, right? So you follow the direction of the market. All right, now here on the 5-minute time frame, you see that this black and red indicator is at the oversold level, all right, meaning that price has gotten to an oversold level, and any moment from then you are expecting price to reverse to the upside, right? Now this is what you want to be taking advantage of. All right, so once you have seen that this is at the overbought level, the oversold level, right, if you are to take entry based on the indicator, because you can take based on this indicator right here if you are a beginner, and if you have a little bit of price action, you can add price action to it in order to get better entry, right? Now I'll first of all explain how to use it with the indicator, then I'll explain how to use it, how to like apply strategy with it, right? Now with the indicator, once this is at the oversold level, as you can see, is below our red line here, right? So once it's at this level, you wait for the black line here to cross above the red one, right? So once it crosses above the red one, immediately you are to take your entry, right? You are to take your entry and you are good to go, right? Now if you are to apply price action, there are two ways you can go about this, right? Now you want to wait for a candlestick formation, which is the first one. You want to either look for a hammerhead, right? This kind of candle you are seeing here. So as you can see, this red candle here has a long wick and a body, right, like a hammer, like you can see it here. Right, so this is the kind of candlestick pattern you are to expect. All right, so you wait for this kind of candlestick to form, all right, at the area where the price has gotten to the oversold level. So once you see this kind of candlestick pattern, you take your entry, right, and then you wait for price to get to wait for the indicator to get to the overbought level, then you exit, right? So that's the first method. Now the second method is that you want to mark the most recent structure the market made, all right? The most recent low high of the market, all right? The most recent structure of the market, all right? So this is what I'm talking about. You mark out this area. So once you mark this area like this, what you are expecting is that you want price, right, to go back and break above this area, right? So immediately price crosses above the line, all right, immediately it crosses and closes above this line, you take your buy, all right, you take your buy from this area here, and then your stop loss, all right, the ideal place for you to place your stop loss is below the most recent structure the market made, right, which is here. All right, so your stop loss goes below this area, and then your target, you can like set your TP to be ×2 of what you are risking, right? You are risking $8, you are risking $4, right? So your TP is supposed to be like $8, all right, so that your profit is going to be more than what you are losing, or you can make it ×3 of that, right? So that's how you do it. So I believe with this explanation you understand how the strategy work, and you know how to apply it in the market. All right, so what I want you guys to do is that you practice with it. All right, make sure you practice with it very well and see that it's working for you. All right, you have tested and it's working for you, then you can like trade with it in the market. So for those of you that is coming across my channel for the first time, please make sure to subscribe, turn on the notification bell so that whenever I post a powerful strategy like this, you get notified immediately. All right, and to my returning viewers, you are all welcome back. So for the zoom level doesn't really matter. All right, so you can either use this zoom level, you zoom out completely and then you zoom in 2 times, All right, you zoom out completely, you zoom in 2 times or 3 times. All right, anyone you can use it. All right, so that is it, guys. I'll be seeing you in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys. See you out.